Hey there, everybody. I am Angelo, your host for the Teknopathetic podcast. I am back here once again with Dan Boy.
Dan Boy, that's me, coming at you with them fresh hip-hop beats. Just kidding. I'm not into that.
Danny, do you want to explain to people what we're going to be doing here today?
Where do we start? I believe it was kind of a sunny day. It's pretty hot, so, I'm kind of in a mood. And we just get together, and we're like, let's go look at some Minecraft roleplay servers. We were playing on Hypixel earlier. I'm rambling at this point, and we get the genius idea. Our brains were huge at this moment. Our dicks were throbbing. It was amazing. But we get the genius idea to go to Discord and look up a Minecraft RP.
But anyways, so the idea of this roleplay server was you're gonna get on this Minecraft server, and it's gonna be pirates versus samurai versus assassins, which honestly sounds like the same idea as that one Lego MMORPG that at one point existed.
And I'd like to preface this whole thing about the pirates. So, like, you think, oh, cool, I can, be a pirate, I can make my own ship and have my crew. No, silly goose, no. No, you're not allowed to make your own crew and have fun. You have to be under someone, and you can't be the captain, because they're already the captain. Because, in history, there was only one pirate crew. That's how it works.
Yeah, it was also kind of sad, because I was the one who chose to be a pirate, by the way, when we ended up playing, and I was sadly a shipmate underneath our e-girl captain.
I don't even see how... Well, I do see how an e-girl can get to that level of power.
But getting back to this, yeah, so obviously me and Dan were already looking at this server, and we were just like, whoa, this is gonna be something real special. So here's the thing, I need to also note this. Dan is crazily good at getting powerful items in Minecraft, right? He can grind like no other. So our plan was, once they switched the server into survival, Dan was going to go grind like nobody's business while all these kids were offline at night. We were going to get a crazy shit ton of powerful items, and then we were going to fuck with them,
this
right?
makes us sound like fucking losers. Like, well, they're all at bed at night. I'm going to go grind. I promise, guys, I'm not a loser, I hope. I hope. So I decided to join the samurai faction because, weebs. And... so there was this, I don't even know if it was an interview or something, but this guy got a VC, is probably 13, and he just the most formal, I'm interviewing for a job at Walmart, kind of conversation. He's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, we do this, you cannot dishonor your people, blah blah blah, I'm a weeb, I probably will never have a girlfriend, and it was just so formal. It was amazing.
Here's the sad thing. I became a part of the pirates, and they never even interviewed me because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, bro, you gotta join the samurai. That's where all the smart kids are.
We're such fucking assholes.
We're
making fun of kids in their Minecraft roleplay server. So Dan had his interview, and at one point there was a very big VC. A lot of members of the server were on the VC at once. So of course we're all just kind of messing around, talking about, I'm just getting comfy with everyone. They kind of all like me because I'm me and I'm being the loud dumbass. And people like that kind of person.
And I'm being a Chad. Something that was really funny is, so the owner of the server in this big VC was trying to go over all the rules, and literally everyone was ignoring him.
Yeah.
No one was paying attention. We were all just screwing around. It was amazing.
I'd like to note that basically me and Dan had our alliance going obviously on, even though we were on different sides. And what did we call our alliance, Dan?
I forget.
Me too. I think we called it something I think we made it a music reference, the Deacon Blues.
Yeah, the Deacon Blues, yeah.
Yeah, so we were the Deacon Blues secretly, and we were working out our plan. And as we were, there was a private call kind of happening, right? I mean, and I say private in quotations. It was in a public chat. It's just that only members of the Samurai, me, and Dan were there. They were talking about how they were going to try and make a move on the assassins for their land. They were going to try to fight them for their land. And they were going to, and they asked me, hey, Angelo, so I want you to go try and get comfy with the pirate captain leader, try and tell her that she should join in on this, and then betray her, right?
And now let me just tell you, if there's one thing Angelo is good at, it is flirting with underage girls.
FBI, open up!
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Dan. Thanks,
You're
man.
welcome. You're welcome.
I'm glad we're getting. I'm glad that I don't need to worry about someone else canceling me. I know it's gonna be you.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
So I talked with the pirate captain. I just told her. So they're also trying to get me to betray you, and she's being all like, "Oh my god, yeah, just pretend like you're accepting it and see if you can get some diamonds and stuff out of it, and then you can betray them later."
And
so as you could tell, these kids were fucking sociopaths because they were already trying to betray each other.
yeah, like we expected to go in there and like they'd be all friends, camaraderie. But no, they're already like, okay, we are not going to let this e-girl beat us. The power scaling in that server was really bad because like the samurai gave me like this shulker box full of enchanted diamond gear.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like super good stuff, but it wasn't bad, and you got nothing.
Yeah. I think they just forgot to give me equipment is all that happened.
In this VC, we're talking, and just before we joined the VC with Angelo, I'm talking to these guys. I'm like, yeah, you know, guys, I got Angelo. He's my plant in the pirates, cause like, you know, you gotta use your information wisely. And amazingly, these guys are just like, hey, Dan, you're pretty trustworthy. I think I'm gonna give you op, which is basically I can go into creative mode. I can put other people in creative mode. I'm a god, so I get god mode.
Yes.
In the first 2 hours of playing with them.
Yeah. So
the
if you couldn't
PogChamp.
tell, this kind of just increased how fast our plans were gonna work. Basically, it went from this was going to be a case of from mind games where we're going to have to manipulate people and grind off screen to, oh, hey, yeah, we can now just make a super uber powerful stash that no one will know of.
You're staying on the server. I decide to go do other things and wait for them to get offline. You're just waiting there for like a good while, and they just won't log off.
Yeah, they're online for like a while. I'm just kind of staying there pretty much as like staking out the place and waiting for the moment we can make our move. And there's just this one fucking mod kid on there who just stays. Yeah, okay, so me and Dan decided, alright, let's at least go scope out a place where we can make this stash. And then 2 mods teleport to us!
So we're just like running around in the far lands basically. They're just like, what are you guys doing?
And we needed an
Oh,
excuse,
fine.
so we just started acting stupid and being like, we gonna find the One Piece!
Because we'd told them before, yeah, we're huge fans of One Piece. Oh my god. We love it so much. Which
We
I
are,
do like
man.
One Piece a lot. One Piece.
Yeah,
is
I do
great.
too. We were being complete morons, basically acting stupid and just kind of like playing along with it. And, you know, we were just kind of playing around with them. We waited though, and eventually they had to go. I think we crashed the server, so they had to go. Eventually we were able to log back on, and I think there was, to my knowledge, there was just only 1 moderator there.
We didn't even know it was a moderator at first. We just thought
Yeah,
he
we
was
thought
a
it was, yeah,
kid.
just a tard.
So we decided, okay, let's go do this stuff. We get out far enough and we start building like our little area to stash some OP gear, and he teleports to us. Like we're just like obviously making some hidden thing underground. We play it off and we're just like, bro, we're just making a cave base. Come check out our super cool cave base, bro. It's really cool. You'll like it.
Yeah, there was just a big chance that all our plans were about to fail right there, right?
But thankfully he believed us that we were just making a cave and nothing happened of that.
After that, we had to wait for a while. We wanted to absolutely be sure he was going to leave, and once he logged off, okay, let's head to the other side of the world now. Once there, we dug down, and we got to work on making the stash. Dan explain the stash.
So it was basically a ton of shulker boxes full of god gear, like gear, like perfect armor that you could get naturally, because I didn't feel like cheating in above perfect armor, with stupid names like retard hat. I did spawn in a super OP sword called the Pog Stick.
Pog Stick.
It could hit you in one shot. And the goal there was to rename it to whatever sword, like, for example, I was in the samurai, so my sword was Beamkatana. So it was that, and then, like, golden apples, all that good stuff, like, all the overpowered gear stuff you'd see on the oldest Anarchy server in Minecraft.
Basically, we had become the strongest people on the server. So what happened next? Well, the power kind of went to my head a little, and I'm like, hey, Dan, let's go flood, because we actually knew about the owner's secret stash too, because he also had one. And I was like to Dan, hey Dan, let's go flood the owner's secret stash with lava, right?
And we flood it with lava.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Now, after that, you'd think, okay, hey, you guys probably shouldn't do anything else. They'll start getting suspicious. And I'm like, no, we need to go do something to the fucking samurai pagoda now, so that and leave the pirate ship alone, because then they'll think the pirates did something, right? So we went and we just poured water everywhere into the samurai pagoda, making it virtually next to impossible to, like, clean it up. It would just take way too damn long.
I'm pretty sure some water went into, like, their little panda pens they had on the side of the pagoda, and the pandas swam up the waterfall, and then they died by fall damage. And then you set one of the boats on fire, right?
Yeah, I set one of the ships on fire just to really, push things over the edge. Now, with all that done, we finally we both went back to places where we wouldn't look suspicious to log back on from, and we logged off. We get ourselves some screenshots of both of us saying stuff like, oh yeah, man, look what I did, and then the other responding with, dude, what the fuck, that's awful, right? To make the other seem innocent.
Some planning, some forethought there, like, oh yeah, they might blame the people who just joined the server.
That was our plan. Our plan was to play 5D chess, but the problem was these kids were playing checkers and they saw through everything.
We're like trying to put tactics into it. They just like, no, we got the single piece. We just gonna, no.
So we log on the next day. I get onto the server and I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? And then I immediately get banned.
And I got kicked without even knowing it.
Now, you're probably all wondering, so they pretty much knew, right? And it's like, yeah, they figured out it was us instantly, because you could just check the server logs and see who was last online.
And see that I was spawning in illegal items.
We literally are, the reason they found us out was because they actually were smart enough to just check the server logs. And more than that, these kids, I'm being serious with you. I don't know if Dad agrees with me on this still, but I think these kids were somehow more mature than most grown adult moderators, because they just banned us without giving us any attention at all.
I'm actually really impressed with them.
That's a way more mature thing to do, surprisingly, than, like, bringing the trolls into a talk and being like, do you know what you did was wrong?
Yeah, because we've had so many, like, probably 25-year-old coomers say that to us when we're doing Discord raids and stuff.
These little kids who are 13 years old, running a Minecraft roleplay server was somehow more mature than the 26-year-old moderators who have no jobs.
They were literally squeakers.
Yes.
Like the squeakiest little, let's play some Minecraft, guys. Little kids. And they are more mature
and smart enough to just ban us without giving us attention like we want them to.
It was impressive. Like, kudos to them. Moral of this story is if a kid can do your job better than you can, your job better than you can, kill yourself, man.
Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Angelo. That has been Dan. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
おかずはいつも漬物ばかり ションはだだ下がり